Someone asks you for a favor. You don't want to do it. You're already overwhelmed. You already have too much on your plate.
Okay, fine.
But you hear yourself say yes
I hope you're right
anyway.
about this.
And then you spend the next 3 days resenting it, resenting them, resenting yourself for not being able to just say no. You cancel plans you wanted. You shrink yourself in conversations. You apologize for things that aren't your fault. You change your opinion the moment someone disagrees. And somewhere along the way, you lost track of what you actually want, what you actually think, who you actually are. And once you understand where it came from, you can finally start to change it. People pleasing is not about being nice. Nice people can say no. Nice people can disagree.
It's okay.
Nice people can have needs.
Yes.
People pleasing is about something much deeper. It's about a belief, learned early, reinforced often, that your safety depends on other people's approval, not their respect, not their love, their approval. When you were young, you learned that conflict was dangerous,
Stay safe.
that disappointing people had consequences, that keeping others happy kept you safe. Maybe the people around you were unpredictable. Maybe love felt conditional. Maybe you learned that the best way to avoid pain was to become whoever the person in front of you needed you to be. So your brain built a strategy: scan the room, read the mood, adjust, disappear, agree, apologize, make it okay. And that strategy worked. It protected you. At the time, it was the most intelligent thing you could do. The problem is, you're still running it long after you stop needing it. Your nervous system learned that disapproval feels like danger, not uncomfortable,
Hey, wait.
not unpleasant.
I know it's tough.
Danger.
We'll work through it.
When someone seems upset with you,
I can't stand it when
your
you
heart
start.
rate spikes,
Please, I
your
can't
chest tightens, your mind races to fix it,
I
to
can't
smooth it over, to make the discomfort stop as quickly as possible. This is not weakness. This is your threat detection system doing its job. It just learned the wrong threat. Rejection activates the same neural pathways as physical pain. This is not a metaphor. Brain scans show that social rejection and physical injury look nearly identical in the brain. So when you feel the possibility of someone's disapproval, your body responds as if something genuinely threatening is happening. And the fastest way to make that feeling stop is to say yes, to agree, to shrink, to disappear. People pleasing is not a character flaw, it's an anxiety response. And anxiety responses can be unlearned. How do you know if this is you? Number one, you apologize constantly for taking up space, for having needs, for existing in ways that might inconvenience someone. Number two, you cannot say no without a long explanation. A no feels dangerous without a justification, without a reason good enough to make the other person understand. Number three, you feel responsible for other people's emotions. When someone is unhappy,
This isn't your fault.
you immediately assume it's your
I
fault
just think we need to be more
and your
honest.
responsibility to fix.
Okay.
Number four,
I see
you
what
change
you're
your
saying.
opinion based on who you're talking to.
Yes, I understand.
You agree with the person in front of you and then feel confused about what you actually believe. Number five, you feel angry and resentful, but don't show it. The yes builds up, the suppressed no accumulates, and the resentment grows, directed at others, directed at yourself. Number six, You don't know what you want because you've spent so long focused on what everyone else wants, your own desires became invisible. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you teach your nervous system that your needs don't matter, that other people's comfort is more important than your truth. Every time you shrink yourself to make someone else more comfortable, you practice disappearing. And over time, disappearing becomes your default. The relationships you build on people pleasing are not real relationships.
All good things, I hope.
They are performances. The other person is connecting with your compliance, not with you. And somewhere inside, you know it. This is why people pleasers often feel deeply lonely, even when surrounded by people, because nobody actually knows them. Nobody has ever been allowed to. The first step, recognize the fear beneath the yes. Before you can change the behavior, you have to see what's driving it. The next time you feel the pull to say yes when you mean no, pause. Ask yourself, am I saying this because I want to, or because I'm afraid of what happens if I don't? The second step, practice small no's. You do not need to start with the hardest conversation. Start with something low stakes, a small preference stated, a minor boundary held. Each small no rewires the pattern a little more. The third step, tolerate the discomfort of disapproval. Someone will be disappointed, someone will be unhappy, and you will survive it. Every time you tolerate disapproval without collapsing, you teach your nervous system that it is survivable, that you are safe even when someone is not pleased with you. The fourth step,
What do I actually
find out what you actually want.
down? What is it?
Start small. What do you want for dinner? What do you actually think about this? What would you do if nobody was watching? These are not small questions. They are the beginning of coming back to yourself. People pleasing kept you safe when safety was uncertain.
Pleasing kept me safe when
Your nervous system learned what it needed to learn to get you through. But you are not a child anymore. You do not need the same protection. And the people who truly belong in your life, the ones worth keeping, will not leave because you told the truth,
will not leave.
will not withdraw because you said no, will not stop loving you because you took up space. The version of you the people pleasing has been hiding, that version has opinions, has needs, has preferences, has boundaries, has a voice. It's time to let them out. If this video helped you recognize yourself, subscribe, because next week we go even deeper.